I am live. And boop. Made the announcement. That's right. Okay. Okay. Welcome back to the Dark Pictures Anthology, Episode 3, House of Ashes. We are what we think is a little bit past the midpoint of the game. So tonight we're gonna finish it. Hold on a second. Getting attacks. We got blah 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 blah. And what shall we? What are we gonna say? We're gonna do a quick summary of the game.
Well, we're gonna name the characters. That's the most
all right.
important
That's
thing.
you'll take the summary of the game. I will do my usual masterful job at remembering zero, maybe one of the characters' names. Okay. So we are a Marine team. Task. I don't. What are we even doing? Well, we're looking for. Oh, this is coming back to me. We're looking for weapons of mass destruction in Iraq.
Sure.
In Saddam Hussein's Iraq. Because we never got to the bottom of that. You know, were there weapons of mass destruction? Who even knows? Who are we to even to know? Still looking for them. And so the main characters are a bunch of Marines. So there's the main dude is this dude. I have no idea what his name is. He's separated or divorced from a woman who's
Right.
I have no idea what her name is.
I can't imagine why you would know her name. It's not a name that.
Oh, it's
comes up a lot
Rachel,
for
isn't
you.
it? It's Rachel. Okay. I got the hint. Wow. Oh, there's an Asian guy. Oh, did he die? We didn't see him die. We saw him get.
We saw him get shot, and I guess we're not 100% sure he's dead, but he really looked dead. And
He was in.
made sense
Well,
dramatically.
he was shot. He was in bad shape. I think we must have. We gave him some obvious pain medication, but
No, I'm talking about after he fixed the radio. He
he got shot through the head. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So unless he's going to come back as a zombie, but I think his human life is over.
Okay. Well, so I think I'm done with remembering names. So, and can you really blame me? First of all, everyone was referred to by their the last names as you do in the Marines, but that's not a good excuse. Just I don't remember names. I hardly remember what even happened.
There was wannabe John Bernthal. Can you remember his name? Sounds kind of like John.
No.
Jason.
That barely rings a bell. But anyway, so okay, forget about the name thing. It's gonna be, it's gonna come back to us, especially with the subtitles on. So it doesn't matter whether they're whether they say the names or not. They're just gonna be attached to the subtitles. So just go on and let's catch the folks up with what's happened in this game.
Sure.
I'm asking you to do that.
So we began with a cold open, which sort of described, I guess, the history of the temple that we're currently in. And we don't really know yet how any of this is relevant, but it depicted a war between like the Sumerians or something. I'm not sure if they said exactly. I think the Akkadians, actually, I think that's what they were called. So they're like, cradle of civilization era people. And they were in a war with this other, I guess, tribe, and one of us was playing like a general of the Acadians, and one of us was playing their prisoner from the other tribe. And it was kind of very open-ended what happened, but it seemed like the king of Akkad did some sort of ritual or called upon some sort of force that he couldn't control, and he ended up dead, and everyone sort of in the palace ended up dead. And I think we found out later in like things that we found that the army lost the battle. This king led his nation into disaster, and I think the temple that he was in sort of was covered up underground, the sands of time, and that is where we are currently going through, thousands of years later. So yeah, we are a Marine team who we had intelligence given to us by Eric, because that is his name.
That doesn't ring a bell. It's Eric,
who claims to have sort of a super sophisticated satellite system where he can detect the weapons of mass destruction. He was like, this farm is hiding a silo and the weapons are in the silo. So we went to this innocuous looking farm, and guess what? It turned out to be an innocuous looking farm. But as we were as the Americans were once the Americans sort of arrived on the site, the Iraqi resistance showed up as well, and it became a battle. And during this battle, a sort of earthquake occurred, and everyone got sort of caught up in the earth, and fell down into this temple that was buried beneath the earth. And so we have wandering around this temple now, 4 Americans and 2 Iraqis. The Iraqis are Salim, who is kind of the nice one who has a kid at home who wants to go to college, and he really has no interest in being in this war. He just wants to, not have to do this anymore.
And I never got that. I never played as him, so I never really saw any scenes involving him until the Marines, ran into him in this underground cavern. So yes. I don't really know about his personality. He said so. He said as much when he was captured and was talking to the leader. It was Jason, I don't know, whatever. But otherwise, I didn't experience it like you did.
Yeah, a theme of this game, and it was in the cold open where members of the opponent, I didn't describe it fully, but most of the cold open was one guy who was an Acadian and one guy who's the other tribe sort of had to work together to escape the temple that was being overrun by this whatever evil forces the king had summoned. And similarly, in the modern day, the Iraqis and the Americans, even though they're allegedly on opposite sides, have to work together. So therefore, in this game, it's not like the other games where everyone's part of the same group.
Hi, Rachel. Sorry, Rachel just arrived.
Hello. And we play different people. It's we're actually literally on different sides. So the game is sort of like more it's more of a completely separate experience than it has been previously, where it's like we play different people, but we're all in the same group at the same time. So I like that, but it does mean that we don't know what's going on in the other person's world, as we wouldn't in real life, because some of us are Americans and some of us are Iraqis. So Um, yeah, so Salim the good Iraqi, and then his commander, who's named Dar, and he is the sort of bad Iraqi who is like, we need to keep fighting them. They're evil. I mean, I understand why he thinks that, but he's more warlike and doesn't want to make peace, even though everyone's being attacked by ghosts and zombies, and it's obviously kind of productive at this point. So, 2 Iraqis, 4 Americans. We named all of them except the 4th guy, whose name I can't remember. So you got me there. Except,
Got you.
yes,
I
except for
win.
the fact that he is, whoever this guy is, he is who Rachel, not the Rachel you just saw, but the Rachel in the game, hooked up with after she left her husband. So we have a love triangle between Eric and Rachel and this guy.
Ah, yeah, I was gonna forget that too. All right. Wow, this you remember a whole lot more details than I do. Great.
So yeah, and then in so many words, we go down this temple. We encounter various spookums. They're kind of like the main ones are they're basically like vampires, but they're more like vampire bats. They have wings, and they sort of have this very they can't be really hurt by bullets. You have to put a stake in their heart. So they're like vampires, but they're animalistic.
They're also susceptible to sunlight.
Yes, that's right. Yes, yeah. So we've sort of been pushed further and further down into the temple, and now the last thing that happened, we had a very big vampire fight where I made the brilliant decision to use the World War I machine gun, and I killed a whole bunch. I stopped a whole bunch of them, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't kill them.
Even though you just said that they couldn't be hurt by bullets.
Yes, exactly.
That was my objection to it. And you slowed him down. That's all it did. But I'm like, it
felt great.
Yeah, sure. I hope you enjoyed it.
But yeah, that being said, all that it accomplished is that we had to sort of retreat further further down into the temple. So that is the last thing that happened. We went down to the bottom level where presumably the most evil things live.
Yeah, okay. So let's just get going. So
can't wait to find out what this guy's name is.
We can stop staring at this black game paused screen. So, all right. Thanks for coming along with us on this ride. I think we just did like a kind of a mercy killing of one of our teammates who was possessed, who was turning into one of those creatures.
Oh right, yeah.
Forgot her name.
Oh, I thought you meant Joey. Shh. Yeah, there was Joey and there was Clarice.
Both of them. Although Joey was more like he was attacking us.
Flash must have cut us off.
That's right.
We should keep moving.
All right, the John Bernthal guy's Jason. That's Rachel. The only female. Hey, Boscu. No, we just got through a long synopsis of what's happened so far. So, perfect timing. This is why we do it. That's why we open our streams with some opening thoughts. There wasn't a lot of thoughts there, but just like a summary.
I think it also sort of helps us remember,
It does. It does.
What we're. Yeah.
It would be great if there were a last time on. Last time we played this. And we're doing a loading screen for some reason. This is weird. Okay, here we go.
Well, I'm the Iraqi, so we're sticking with this.
Oh, we didn't kill him yet.
My friend is not happy.
Yeah, I can see that.
What happened up there?
His name is Nick, by the way.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
My friend's a little too jumpy for my liking. It's making me nervous.
Lowering your weapon might help alleviate some of the tension.
اديله رصاصة في دماغه لو ما سمعش الكلام.
هتكون فكرة وحشة.
انت مش في مكان تحدثي.
Okay, that didn't last long.
What is this?
Us being on separate
Reservoir
sides.
Dogs. Wait.
I fucking dare you.
I feel like our uniforms are getting in the way of what could be a beautiful relationship.
Tell him, Salim.
مش أهبل. Shut up.
I say we drill these sorry-looking motherfuckers. What do you think, Colonel?
At least this time it won't be in the back.
هما بيقولوا إيه؟
Make the call, Colonel.
We need their help. They're the enemy, Nikki.
We need to off Dar. We need to keep Salim and off Dar.
I know, right? That is exactly. I've been
the
hoping
only
that he
way.
will shoot him.
It's them. We must get this door open. Why are you standing there? Help!
Don't even think about it.
Fuck, Jason! The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Move! Come on, man!
Damn it! Help them! I'll cover the corridor.
Shit. Move!
By the way, that's not even close to true, and everyone knows it. It's very reductive. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's that's not even close to true. It's true sometimes.
Well,
It's true in this case, but I mean, it's just, you know,
I think it's true, but it's only goes so far.
yeah. And it's true
It's like,
in this
okay,
case.
that's true as long as that enemy exists, but then what happens once that enemy doesn't exist?
All right. Are we in the same? No, we're further down.
Yeah.
This looks like the worst place in the goddamn world.
Right. The enemy of your enemy will help you fight that enemy. That's all you can say for sure.
Survive the assault.
Sure. Have I got more machine guns?
This is gonna be fun. I got. Hey, you're doing a great job, dude.
Thank you.
Jason! Jason! Who is there?
I'm rumbling a whole lot.
And you haven't done anything, though, actually, right?
Nope.
Neither have I. I think we're doing a good job surviving so far.
Except for Jason. But that's what, 5 out of 6?
Yeah, go. Get him. Get him. You were right. Whoop.
Okay.
Oh, did we do
good.
a stake? We stake him?
Yeah, I think he did, yeah.
Is this like the Predalien, the Predator Alien hybrid? Is this Big Boss?
Yeah, some of them are like devil looking. What's up with that?
I missed my aim thing. My mouse wasn't even moving anywhere. I can't hit my mouse does not work now. Good thing we have you.
It's only because I have a controller, I'm telling you.
Salim! Salim's a badass. Meanwhile,
Oh, he ran. Oh, he didn't help Rachel.
yo, you couldn't have done that earlier. Oh, well, I haven't done anything but miss a target. One target. It's weird that Salim did that, and while you were ostensibly playing as him, that he just ran.
I am playing as him.
No, but you didn't have the chance. He ran away instead of helping Rachel, and you had no control over that.
Yeah, well, it must be something that needs to happen for the story because I wouldn't have chosen that, I'm sure. You know, no one would have chosen that. All right, so how many people did you kill just now?
How did he survive? Oh, whatever. All right, good. Yeah, I don't know where everybody went. I couldn't keep track. Rachel was just having a good old time with one of those. And if she survives that, then these guys ain't shit.
Yeah, the only person who I'm sure got away is Salim. Otherwise, it was kind of like everyone was just sort of had monsters jumping on them and it wasn't clear.
Do you think all the wings are tattered exactly the same way?
Teach you to mess with a Marine.
I can't read. Was that you, Derp, who just said that? Yeah, he says, "Do you think all the wings of the monsters are tattered in exactly the same way, or do they come up with multiple models?" We'll have to go back and take a look at it.
Don't you fucking move.
I would say. Hold on.
You alone? Anyone else make it?
It all happened too fast. I think it's just you
Good
and
thing
me.
I speak English.
You and me?
Uh-oh. Connection to the other player is weak. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just...
Yeah, I noticed that my game was like lagging. I don't know if that's me or the connection or what.
All right, just hit continue when you can.
All right.
Well, that's just fucking great.
Yeah, my game is like frame-tacular right now.
Hopefully it'll pass. Just keep hitting continue. Yeah.
My OBS is fine.
I don't mean you any harm. I swear.
No shit. I'm the one holding the gun. Honestly, I'm just glad to see a human face.
Me too. We don't have to be friends, but we can be allies.
Yeah, we can be friends too.
That's something I can get on board with.
Oh, my other option is we have to work together, and I felt like that might be a little laying it on a little too thick for Jason. But I don't know who would play this game like, oh, let's kill all the other people.
I know. Maybe that's just for, playthrough number 2 to see what happens.
Regroup with allied forces, okay? And that implies that somebody lived.
If I think for 1 second you're trying to cross me, best believe me.
How do you get your flashlight up?
You're dead.
Is there a way?
Tell one?
I kill vampires. You think
Well,
it's your
I-
head?
Yeah, I got it. It's
That's
Q.
not-
It's Q for me. People who want to see it, Doppelganger says, people who want to see how it plays out, people who like shooting and hate talking. I mean, how much satisfaction you get if you pit these guys against each other? Yeah, no, I see that. They're not gonna. It's not like you're just gonna shoot each other and then the game is over.
One of us holds up the gate.
They're gonna write.
The other can slip through.
They're gonna write. A plot line where these guys are always bickering at each other.
Go! Are you okay?
Well, that was productive.
What do you think? It's blocked. I gotta find another way around.
Could have put it down gently.
Even in the circumstance where that didn't happen, how is he going to get through?
I think there's a way through. I just need to clear it from my side.
Do it quick. Those things could be anywhere. You got any idea what we're dealing with?
Guess.
They're vampires.
Yeah.
Not possible.
My father once told me.
Not
if something
possible.
looks like shit and smells like shit, you don't have to taste it to know that it's shit. Believe me, they're vampires. We must work together to defeat them.
What?
Yeah, it's beginning to look like that.
Go ahead.
I don't think I got it.
Hold on.
Nope. Maybe I did.
You almost killed me.
Almost.
I think I missed it, but it let me get away with it. Okay, let's stick together.
Okay. Go take a look at this vision. I think it was Salim who threw whatever.
Whoa. My
It looked like he was carrying a big crowbar. He still is carrying a big crowbar, but he throws it and impales at one of the monsters.
well, that seems good. What am I supposed to like?
Saving,
How did
maybe
that help
saving
me?
me. It means that that's
If I have
giving
the opportunity to throw it, I should do it.
you should do it.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when we get out of here?
What's wrong with my
Hold my son.
mouse? Is my mouse dead?
How about you? What'll you do?
I think it might be low on battery.
Probably just go for a drink.
So it doesn't die in the middle of the game.
Okay, got another one of these catalog things. It said R32. I guess these are just
They're collectibles.
the Yeah, my controls are weird too. Just I do things and it takes a while for them to happen.
You seem like you got your head screwed on. So I gotta ask, what the hell made you sign up with Saddam?
Am I not going to answer that question?
You didn't have an option?
I mean, probably, but I guess I didn't say anything. But yeah, I couldn't care less about these notes about what happened to the prior expedition. Spoiler, they all died because there are fucking vampires. I get it.
Your friend Nick? I like him.
Oh, now we're bonding. Oh.
Circumstance. Any other day, he'd put one between your eyes.
What is the meaning of those markings on your hand?
It's how many people you kill.
It's just a cap. Why do you care?
Just trying to make conversation, my friend.
Get it through your thick skull. We ain't friends.
I chose the slightly more hostile option there. Because I didn't think it would be
I
that
have no grievance with you.
particularly hostile.
Maybe you need to switch on the news.
Maybe you need to switch on Fox News.
There was a man once who built his house on the banks of a river. When the floods came, his wall washed away. When the droughts came, the water dried up and the man was thirsty. All day, the insects bit this man's flesh. Yet each night, he says to his wife, "We have all the fish we can eat." Your people chose this war, Jason.
Oh.
I think you need to give your mouth some rest.
Yeah, and that's how Thanksgiving's going to be tomorrow for a lot of people.
I don't understand the point of that story.
Me neither. Uh-oh.
This fucking door open now!
I'm gonna... Don't make me miss it. To hit a target, because I gotta miss it.
Hey! That actually looked good.
My controls are... I don't even know what my controls are. Whoa! Very cool. What even is this weapon? Looks like a crowbar and it's sharpened. It's just like a
I say we get the fuck out of here.
bent piece of metal.
It's something he found in here. It's not like he came down here with a crowbar.
Triple Ganger says, I think he was alluding to the idea that the Americans are sure in what they've built, but it's falling to pieces around them, and they're still clinging to the good it once did.
Well,
fair enough. I mean, yeah.
I mean, but the Americans invaded because they incorrectly thought that Saddam was responsible for 9/11. So I don't know.
No,
how
so
it
it's not a
relates
direct analogy,
to
but it,
that. Or or maybe not even that, but that Iraq was a terrorist state that could do another 9/11. I don't know. I can't just. It doesn't even make. I can't even make up a reason how it makes sense.
Another weird, creepy things happened in the past letter that I found.
Oh, did you? I miss it.
Are we in the same? No, we're in a new room. This looks like the same room, but we're in a new room.
I don't see you.
Oh, I am in the old room. Why am I here again? We opened the door. What? Did I just... No. I think I walked back into the old room for some stupid reason.
Well, you found the thing. That's a reason.
No, but I think maybe we'd seen it.
Oh, I
You?
think I had seen that.
All
I
right.
think I had seen that, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I went totally the wrong way. It seemed like... Because it was an open door. And so I walked to the open door. My mouse might be dying. I gotta plug it in. I think I have a long enough cable.
Yeah, I think that was the note that prompted me to say I don't care about this story.
Yeah, that was it. Oh no, my wife turned into one of those things.
We did what now?
It was someone, I didn't even read it. I just skimmed it, and it was,
What the note said.
the note said, yeah, Mary,
Yeah, okay.
it was different when she woke up or whatever. Where's my cable?
Well,
Looks
that
to me
noise
like
was
a
very
medical
well
baby.
timed.
This could come in handy.
If you want to stick 60-year-old explosive in your back, be my guest.
Alright, now my mouse is plugged in.
Those chemical weapons are close, right?
Every time.
Nope. I'm sorry, I cut him off.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering what happened.
Autopsy notes. Specimen contains an inordinate amount of blood in its stomach. Analysis of blood samples shows high density of adrenaline. Does the organism feed on fear? It instills fear in its victim, gets adrenaline pumping, attacks. So yeah, we've seen before that sort of being around this thing, just even though we haven't actually seen it in gameplay, but we found notes saying being around it makes you like, just being around it makes you act weird. Like it has psychedelic effects and you get scared, and I guess you get adrenalized as if you're Def Leppard.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Nope.
Yeah, why don't I have the option to say yes? I want to hear the joke. Are you kidding me? I want to hear I want to hear Salim tell a joke. Hold on, let me go look at this desk here. Why would they write that? Do you want to hear a joke? Nope. Come on, give me a joke.
To tell you that Jason is a dick who doesn't understand that they need to get along. So yeah, I think that's just still more the prior expedition. Blah, blah.
Doppelganger says, Salim, that thing is something ornamental that happens to be usable as a weapon. Jason got lost in that mail that one time and they got hit by a car and died, and now he's super grumpy. What?
It's true. I think
Got
he's
lost
referring to the. I think he's referring to the heavy rain. I mean,
Oh, lost in the mall. I don't know what mail meant.
lost in the mail.
I don't know what that meant.
He's I don't know why he was wandering around saying Jason. He should have sent it, certified.
All right, there was a
So
door
he
we could
track
open.
it.
Oh wait, I didn't look at this thing yet. Yeah, I played Heavy Rain Derp, so I don't know about you.
There's,
I know
there's
most
just a
people are.
There's a very well preserved dead body in this cell. I don't know what to make of that.
Heavy Rain is one of my least favorite games of all time.
No way.
What is it?
What? You found
Whatever
something?
these things are,
I
feed
found.
on blood.
Vampires.
It's what it said,
Not just
vampires.
blood, though. Adrenaline. They want their prey scared before they make the kill.
It's caverns.
Whatever's down there, those explorers
I like
got
that this
there
game
first.
tells you, hey,
Hold up,
examining
will
this
ya?
thing will bring you to the next scene, so
What are you doing?
don't do it unless you
You think they're still
are
alive?
prepared. unless
JK.
you've seen everything.
Hopeful.
J.K. Rowling was
That's all
here.
we got left.
Well, let's. All right, we've got a crowbar and a machine gun.
We'll show her whose turf this is.
Very good.
Sorry. Oh. Okay.
It's probably not a machine. It's not a machine gun. It's like an assault rifle, right? Anyway.
Oh, that was a good time for me to get a beer. Oh, I don't have my mug. Should I get a light beer? Hey, I'm gonna drink proper beer tonight, cause tomorrow, I need to drive home, so I'm not gonna be. Well, tomorrow night if I stream.
What are you doing?
The same thing we do every year, which is go to Queens with my cousins.
Jack in the Box.
Oh,
Yeah. So and then Ernie will be coming back with us and staying with us tomorrow night, and then
oh, great.
I do plan, for now, on streaming the usual Thursday night. I mean, maybe starting late or maybe not at all.
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
I want to. But who knows how I'm going to feel, so I can't promise anything.
You see that elevator cable?
Yeah.
The explorers must have gone down.
I don't think they made it back up.
Do you want
That winch still looks functional.
to? Yeah.
No,
No?
we are not going down there. The archaeologists didn't make it out. What does that tell you?
We're not archaeologists?
Our world is up there, not down below.
Well, there's an army of monsters between us and the world above. They're close. Fired up.
You crazy? If those vampires come from anywhere down there, you really want to find them in their own
That's
home?
what I've been doing since I set foot in this country. Get that elevator.
Oh shit. He compared the Rocky people to vampires.
Iraqi combatants. This doesn't seem like the greatest idea, but if you got nowhere else to go,
Yeah, whenever you get in an elevator,
well, we're gonna have at least 5 of them land on top of the elevator.
yeah, especially when the elevator's descending.
All right,
down
I'm gonna
into
go
hell.
get. I even want to get my pint glass and drink beer.
An ancient horror has
let's-
awoken from
we'll
its
watch this.
slumber and is hungry for blood.
Yep.
Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Nah.
Last time you said Rachel died.
Let's hope nothing unfortunate
She
has
didn't.
befallen Sergeant K.
Who's Sergeant
Those taken
K?
by the abyss seldom live to tell the
Nick.
tale. As for Jason and Salim, sworn enemies, you cannot seem to bury the hatchet unless that hatchet is buried in a bag. I don't want to seem like an ungracious host, but time is against us. I'll be here to greet your charges as they cross the finishing line, or to bury what remains of them under it.
I don't mean to be an ungracious host, but we got to get going now. I think they just didn't want to write any more dialogue for him.
Yeah, I feel like they're not taking advantage of him.
All right.
We're gonna take a little break.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I got to go pee. So, at least
Okay.
at least a minute or two. All right. Burb. Turn on this heater. All right. 1 minute. Okay. Here I am. Okay. Let me know, well, when you're back. I'm going to hit continue on my end. Pour a beer. It's my second favorite beer. Wet Ticket Trolley Hopper. It's a little stronger. That's why, since I'm not going to be going for too long tonight, I'm going to go with this. Oh. But is it? But it is part 2 of 2 regardless? Or will the of 2 change if necessary? In our experience that these games last enough... excuse me. for 2 streams. First game we played... We didn't know how long it was going to be, so we played like 75% of it on part 1, and then the second stream was very short. I think we did a better job cutting the last episode 2 into 2 halves. Here, I think we went a little past the halfway point. So we're gonna finish it tonight.
Yes, I would be very surprised if we don't.
That's why I feel very confident that this is the conclusion. All right, hit ready when you're ready.
Now, that being said, it's not all clear, like, what the conclusion consists of.
What do you mean?
I don't know where this story is going, and
What?
especially. Whoa!
What's
Wait a minute.
happening now? I recognized the diner before they even showed the Little Hope sign. The diner was the one that showed up at the very end of Little Hope.
Well, okay. We haven't really had this before. The stories interconnecting.
It's Rachel and Eric.
Fried.
We're in hillbilly territory. What were we expecting? Cantaloupe caviar? Not exactly honeymoon material, is it?
I recall a
that
certain
a
somebody
thing?
saying that she wanted to go ice climbing.
Ice climbing is
3 years ago, they said 3 years
Relaxing.
prior, so we were on our honeymoon 3 years ago, then lost touch. That can't be. Then we got divorced
don't
and
think
lost
they-
touch.
the guy who.
They may not literally be
Yeah,
divorced, and I don't
that's-
think they've been separated for
Rooster.
that long.
Yeah, he probably doesn't get to see a woman
Maybe
like
a
you
year.
around these parts very often. Especially
Maybe
when he's
less.
showered.
He was saying some weird shit.
Such as?
It's nothing. We should go.
No, come on, tell me.
Such as, you look like a witch to me.
Yeah.
He said I'll never again be as happy as I am now.
Oh,
What the hell does that mean?
that's someone who...
You don't believe him, do you?
Of course not.
I bet it's Vince, the black guy
You know, my sole objective,
who
Rach,
lost
is
his
to make you happy.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter where we are or what we're
lost
going
his
through.
girlfriend in
I'll
a
always
fire,
be
and he was
smiling.
just unhappy the rest of his life. Just never got over it.
See? Told you. Next time, all you have to do is whistle, and I'll come running to defend your honor.
Oh, like my.
Which I
very
shouldn't
own
be,
Loyal
you know.
puppy dog.
Semper
That
Fi.
can happen. I shouldn't be flip about it.
He's always loyal.
And this is how you
I'm
kill,
more than
kill off
capable of
Ashley Tisdale and bring her back.
Now get your feet off my dash, you hillbilly.
Yeah, we really
Flashbacks.
fell for that. We really fell for that, by the way. We really thought that she was gonna die instantly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and well, the narrator guys acted like she was dead, right? He counted her as you lost one.
Yes, he did.
So, right.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we lost Nick, but now I'm him. So
Oh, spoiler alert. I'm Eric. Wait, whom we also did not know his whereabouts.
Jason, you here?
Jason.
I mean, you fucked up so many QTs. I thought you'd kill somebody, but I guess you didn't.
Oh.
What the fuck?
She has been impregnated. That's why she's still alive. Hello, aliens. She didn't. No one saved her. She didn't fight back. She's still alive. Only because, just like aliens, they planted something inside her. She's gonna be the queen.
Nick, I thought I lost you.
I thought I'd lost you.
She's gonna be the final boss queen. Uh-oh. Oh.
Right.
Eric.
Is this a demon dude? Yeah.
Oh, these little circles, those of you watching my stream, are
Shit, it's malfunctioning.
me tracking where my mouse is.
You gotta go!
You too, Nick. You're coming with us.
Come on, Ray.
Ah, that's super ineffective.
Oh, he runs. He stops when you stop.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh,
Look-
because they see by sound. That actually makes sense.
Oh, well, yeah, he didn't know if he was the same. He was of the same. Race. Right, super hot. Vampire only moves when you do. But he doesn't see us anymore. I mean, he can still break down the door. Stay out of sight. Yeah. I was taking a sip of beer. And the heartbeat thing came on.
That one was faster. What is our actual plan, however? That he walks away?
Yeah, wait till he walks away.
Sure.
Drive a stake through his heart.
All clear. That was too close. Come on, Marine, follow me.
No, Rachel is not a Marine. She's CIA. Just to be pedantic about it.
You think that thing's gone? Looked like it went down that tunnel.
He's alive. Jason's alive.
Maybe things aren't going so badly after all.
I can't do this.
I mean, I guess
time. It's got to be time.
I guess I
for
can
what?
understand that.
You know
point of
what?
view.
We lay the
What?
cards on the table.
You
No, it's time
keep
to
playing
worry
this
about
line.
vampires.
Nick,
And
listen.
it will be
No,
until
you listen.
leave.
If I get killed down here, I want to know I stood up like a real man, not some chump. Rachel, you said you tell him when the time is right. I need you to tell him now.
Neither of us is playing
Tell him the
Rachel.
truth.
So
That ring
she's
on your
going to
finger
do
don't mean
whatever she
anything
wants
anymore.
to do.
Oh, this is a stressful situation, huh? Good time for a cigarette, maybe, Nick? Oh, but wait, you don't have a lighter, do you?
Eric,
You took me for a fool. Well, guess what? This fool figured it out.
also, Rachel,
You
out of the
you-
three of us, you need a
Rolling out
bath.
for us.
now?
The worst.
Right fucking now?
Yes, now. We may not have another chance.
Forget the cigarette lighter. They just saw them making out.
Eric, you and I, we had something very special. But that was a long time ago.
Fine.
Him? You're choosing him.
This isn't about choosing. It's about knowing what's best for me. I was on my way. I was making a new life for myself.
Make my way.
Life has a way about it. Today, I've seen the same man I fell for all those years ago. I want to try us again.
She is gross
thought-
looking.
I thought you said you were going to get her back together with Nick.
What?
Yeah, but
He's
Rachel,
talking.
we
She's
can make it work.
rejecting Eric right now.
I'll cherish what we had.
No, she's
but things have
not.
changed.
Huh?
If I didn't give you a chance, I'd always regret it.
Wait, okay, I wasn't paying attention because I thought I was
Don't say
rejecting.
another word.
Hold on.
I'm sorry it came to this.
Yeah, because my choices were to say to Eric.
I understand.
No, sorry. No, Eric.
Colonel,
Ma'am?
My choices to say to Rachel were, I love you,
Let's go find
lovingly,
Elgin.
it said. And then the other one was, you're choosing him, like, angrily. And so I chose, you're choosing him, and that wins her heart?
All right. Well, maybe they just have to get together. Or maybe there's something we should have done earlier.
It doesn't, well, I'm not, I don't care. If I had to choose for her to get together with somebody, it would be Nick, but it's really not. I don't care about any of these characters, honestly.
Well, now we're 3,400 feet down, which seems like a lot of feet.
I've seen some fucked up shit in my life. Nothing comes close to this.
This looks like,
They don't seem to be following.
Would you like to wait
one
for
of the
them,
random
or-
planets in Deep Rock Galactic.
Smart ass.
Where, doesn't it? Where we have to mine these
This
glowing
does
green...
not look great, but I have all my graphics turned down, so maybe I can't blame the game.
Oh, it looks fine. It looks kind of cool. And I have my graphics on low also. I inspected. What? There was an inspection.
Okay. The temple was
Hello?
used for sacrifice. There was a century-long drought. So they were trying to end it by sacrificing people.
Who's they?
The Acadians? Akkadians? Whatever.
Yeah, AKKAD.
Yeah.
What is that? Cocoon?
This is very aliens.
From here.
Yeah.
Just
So
Rachel, it was very conspicuous the way Rachel just woke up
When did you become a scientist?
after fighting off an alien.
They don't teach you American science at school.
doesn't he have dynamite? That's
You should stay clear of it.
put the dynamite down.
And you can't control her, Derp just said. Yeah. Well, I mean,
This is where you dynamite.
that would make sense, Derp. I don't know. Game over, man. Game over, says Bosky. My only hesitation is that it's almost too obvious.
What is?
If Rachel turned out to be, just gestating a queen or gestating
Oh,
something, because she was just, we saw her trying to fight off an alien. No one helped her, and she just woke up, not dead. Yeah.
well, look, these games are fun to play, but I don't think they care about whether something isn't obvious or a cliche here.
Belongs to Randolph Hodgson.
All right. So
Got some intel that could help.
what do you think of my theory?
The only reason I think it might not be is I don't know if that's what Ashley Tisdale would want, but I'm sure if she was like, yeah, sure, that sounds awesome. Make me a monster. Then I'm sure. Yeah, probably.
Oh, come on. She's, that sounds like something I'd enjoy as any kind of actor.
You know what? I actually saw a quote from her on Wikipedia. I was reading about the game, but I wasn't reading the plot. Where she said, like, it was very cute what she said. It made me like her. She was like, I love action movies, but no one would ever make me the star of an action movie. I'm like a musical comedy person. So that's why I took this job. So
Nice.
yeah, maybe she was like, yeah, I want to be the alien queen. That sounds awesome.
Your story didn't end so well. Jason,
What?
I can't end up like this.
Did I read this one already?
Mary
I don't think I did.
Hodgson? His wife, maybe?
There's another dead body where you can
I
look
should've stayed
around,
in
and
merry
I
old England.
don't know what you're supposed to see. That's happened a lot in this game. You can look around after you examine something, and I have not once seen something, which seems odd.
I think. First of all, I know what you mean, but I think I may have seen something for the first time.
Just now?
Just now. It was looking
Okay.
at. Wait, and it wasn't anything interesting. It was like towards the beginning of our entrance. I was looking at one of the cocoons, and I think it only triggered like the thought, oh, this must be a cocoon, when I hit the certain spot when I was examining it.
Okay.
I think this one over here. I don't know if it's the right one, but I don't have an examine icon anymore. If you do, then that's probably the right one.
No, I do not. I
Then maybe
did
it's
already, so.
you did it
Yeah,
right.
it's
Okay.
probably-
So I looked at
probably
close to the top of it, and I hit a point where it flashed and said, "Oh, this was like a cocoon." And if you don't remember seeing that, but maybe you didn't hit that spot.
Belongs to Randolph Hudson.
Maybe you could tell us something that might help.
Didn't help him.
Oh. Every page is torn out. Wow, that took a lot of effort. Interesting. You are waiting. You're over here, yeah. That's fine. Okay.
Ooh, some shadowy figure shapes in the distance. It's got tentacles coming out of it.
Yeah, I am curious if and how they harmonize the fact that there's not only vampires,
Yeah, what you
zombie,
said.
demon-looking thing.
What the fuck is this place?
What is this hell? Is this even real? We are being judged. God.
The entirety
is
of
punishing us all
Little Hope
for
wasn't
the
real,
mistakes we
so
made.
it's a fair question.
Zane is all I have left in this world. After my wife left us, I gave him my all. I wanted him to have everything I didn't.
Single parent. Tough fucking gig.
It is. But my boy has made me very proud. He's going to London, to university. If only he would stop stealing.
You don't stop stealing.
Yeah, I
Where'd that come
found
from?
something. I found something in this room. It wasn't clear to me what it was. Like something under his bed. It looked like maybe it was drugs, but it really wasn't clear. And I rewatched it. But
Did it add anything to the plot? Him having a problem with the shoplifting or whatever?
I don't know. I guess we'll meet him at the end, but
Green zone.
not really.
Checkpoint.
What checkpoint?
We actually heard this
Nick
story.
and I. We were caught in traffic. Checkpoint had been hit before by
I did. I
suicide
watched your
bombers.
stream. I may not have seen it myself. I don't remember.
There was a woman.
Yeah.
She was carrying a bag. Fuck.
Tell me.
I ordered for her to stop, loud and clear, but she didn't. She just kept on walking. I had to make a call. Nick, he shot her dead.
This is very parallel.
Nick did it. Did we know that? Did we know Nick did it?
What was in the bag?
I don't know. Oh, yes, because Nick has been.
I don't understand.
Well, they both
Why did she
experienced it, but Nick was having nightmares about it. He couldn't get over it. I don't know if it was made
Jason
clear.
Jason said, "Shoot this woman," and Nick shot her.
Yeah, I don't know if it was made clear who actually did it before. Now, Nick was traumatized, is still traumatized, and then
That
Jason's
woman had a family.
has gotten over it. But it's easy if you didn't take the shot.
She had her whole life.
I was wondering if Jason was lying about
She
Nick
snuck it
doing
out
it,
with
but
a
they
single
probably
bullet.
wouldn't.
I mean,
They probably wouldn't do that. This is his honesty moment.
Yeah. And I just watched. YouTube just served me the beginning,
I can hear you thinking.
the first scene of American Sniper with Bradley Cooper,
Something to happen.
where he has.
Interesting.
Should take the initiative and
You know what I'm
make
talking about, right? Where he
something
shoots the.
No, I don't. I'm just like the algorithm is weird, but
happen. We
okay.
go inside there.
No,
and
I've
we
never
find
seen
a
it.
way to hurt them.
Those fucking things.
He has to make the decision whether to shoot this woman and a little child.
Start believing, Salim. We're gonna get out of here and see the sun.
But it was
Why would
very
he have to
obvious that
shoot a
they
little-
had,
Why would he have to
would you
shoot
truly
a
believe?
little child?
because they were approaching their battalion and they clearly had
Marine thing.
Oh,
a grenade with them.
does that make me a Marine too?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, huh?
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, is it that a reason to shoot the
whatever
woman?
happens out there,
What's the child gonna
got your
do?
back.
No. She gave the grenade to him. He just started walking towards them, and then he shot the child. The woman came rushing over to the child's body, but then instead of checking on the child, grabbed the grenade and tried to finish what he started. So and he needed to shoot them both. And it was presented as it was clearly the right thing to do because they were under an imminent threat, but also he was not happy to do it.
Sure.
So, very similar situation, except in this game, it was the wrong call, or not necessarily the wrong call, but it was she was innocent.
Right.
Uh-oh. Aw, that's cute. It's like
What the what? It's like poison ivy pheromones?
oh, that doesn't look too good. Stab that guy through the heart before he wakes up. I mean, or even like becomes one of them.
I guess I didn't see it. I mean, in a sense, this is predictable, but I like that they are doing this. I mean, in the last two games, like Medan, the entire game is on the ship. Little Hope, the entire game is in the town. They're kind of
That close.
expanding it a little bit here. They're being a little more ambitious.
Oh, absolutely. I like the scale. They didn't have to.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily better, but it's different. And it's a good
exactly.
change. I don't need everything to be intimate.
I think so.
Right. The whole thing could be in the temple. They could just, I guess we are technically in the temple, but the whole thing could just be like Tomb Raider stuff. They could justify that, but I like that they.
No, I mean, it's clear where their influences are. where, you know,
Yeah, I posted that thing. It was like,
Yeah.
these are the exact movies, and we were like, yeah,
Yeah.
we knew that.
and they're unapologetic about it, which is great. And they're not making high art here; they're making something fun. And they copied some great art.
Yeah. How do I get to this? Oh, you. All right, you got it.
Oh, that was just a checkpoint. Maybe we shouldn't have hit it first. Maybe there's other stuff we can look at.
I didn't see anything.
Salim, over here.
But there probably was.
What do you make
No.
of it?
This place could have been down here for thousands of years.
God didn't make these creatures.
No. It's possible we've got this wrong way around.
This is very straight up sci-fi, like Aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
Aliens like sci-fi, and not so much horror.
Yeah, that's true. This whole game is
What
like
do you think we are?
Difficult to say.
really not horror. It's an action. It's an action
Wait,
thriller.
Check this out.
The hell, I got a frisbee.
Sounds like music.
That don't sound like any music from where I'm from.
Okay, maybe not
Well.
music.
Am I making that
Sound like
noise?
fucking
No.
Toby Keith. No, they're talking about how there's a weird noise.
I thought, but what I picked up looked like a kind of like a shell with holes in it that you can make music with, like you can blow into. And I thought, you know, thought the music was coming in. And I thought it was like the sound was changing when I was kind of like rotating it back and forth.
Everywhere.
Oh, I'm gonna drop down.
Is it alive?
Oh, me too.
Okay, no, I just wasn't sure if we had done everything, but I think we did. So.
Can we get back up? We can get back up.
Well, I don't think there's anything to do, dude.
All right.
check it
I mean, yeah, I just saw that glimmer, and I thought it was something to inspect, and then it was just climb down, just like you did. I'm gonna quickly take a peek.
Sure.
Now this thing looks right out of. Yeah, it's a weird thing in that you saw in Aliens. Just like they call it, I think in Aliens lore, like the Traveler, and they kind of explored it in Prometheus, and it really didn't amount to anything because I didn't really care for it. And Aliens lore beyond the movie, yeah, the engineer. Thank you, Doppelganger.
Right, this is something, yeah, that was in the first 1979 movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they didn't really address what it was until I think they very explicitly addressed what it was until in one of the Alien sequels of Prometheus.
Well, look, often these mysterious things, they make a sequel and you find out what the answer is to the mystery. And it's like, well, I
Yeah.
would really. It was more fun when I didn't know.
Midichlorians, anybody?
Mm-hmm. So that was even worse because that was answering a question no one even asked. At least people were probably wondering, what is this weird thing in Alien? No one was wondering like,
Exactly.
how does
Like,
the
how does
force
the Force
physically?
It's one of those creatures, only older.
Ancient.
You don't think it's alive, do you?
Stab it!
Touch it.
Touch it. No, stab it!
You touch it.
You got the thing, the stake that's killing
Well, on the
everybody.
other hand, can't you argue that things that aren't moving shouldn't be disturbed? You know?
How do they make the choice that I am the one to touch it? All right.
I don't know. They just had you touch it. No, you touch it. Just
I guess I have the choice not. I have the choice not to.
Fuck, that was close. Thanks.
Did you see that?
Of course I fucking saw it.
That creature is fossilized. Must be millions of years old.
Okay, interesting. I thought I saw a blinky thing.
Me too. And I'm gonna
guess
keep
it-
looking for it for a second. No,
Maybe it was a relic.
it was a leftover. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But
Well-
enough cool alien stuff. What about the love triangle?
Well, I was just gonna say that this is very derivative and does a lot of the same beats and tropes that we've seen before, but I don't really know where this is headed. We're probably gonna see
Yeah, no,
some
I agree.
big baddie at the end, but
Yeah.
I swear
But
Rachel's gonna be the.
I'm all
yeah.
for that because neither of these games has had a really satisfying ending.
Yeah. That's gonna, and it's, you know, how that's stereotypically shocking when Rachel's.
Whoa.
That's cool. Someone is actually.
It looks like it might be
Preserved.
the general that you were playing in the cold open.
Shit.
They had
Oh, whoa.
they had those helmets.
Check out that armor. This guy's goddamn biblical.
Oh, but he only half there.
Oh, but he's like
Yes.
yeah, I was gonna say he's way too he should obviously be skeleton.
He's still alive. Oh, that's impossible. In this place?
Yeah, stop saying that, Jason.
Shit. Fucker's been alive all this time? Just sitting here with half a head?
Oh, he's making noise.
It must have preserved his flesh, his brain.
That's creepy. I like it.
What should we do? We can't leave him like this.
Well, shit. He's had enough
Do
time. to
you
get used to
speak ancient Sumerian?
I'm serious. The noise will attract the vampires.
We'll come back from. Deal with him later.
Do it.
Oh, what are you gonna do? You gonna put him out of his misery, or what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going. If I have the option not to do it, I'm not going to. Well, I didn't have the option.
That's what we just did. Put him out of his misery. I didn't know that was what we
Yeah.
were contemplating. I thought we were trying to wake him up or rescue him. Yeah, he did look.
Yeah.
He didn't seem so happy about it to be in that situation. So yeah.
It's true, but I would have liked to. I would have let him live if I had the choice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who that was in general.
What that
Yeah,
reminded
yeah.
me of was like the mosquito preserved in amber in the beginning of Jurassic Park. So one option was to create a whole theme park with with ancient Sumerians like him
Yes,
cloned.
I agreed. Yeah, no, find him a girlfriend. You know,
Yeah,
get it going again.
that's fascinating in terms of, and scientifically fascinating. I would have like just tried to extract him.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping I could do.
That was weird. Like, if there was nothing we could do about him, it made absolute sense to put him out of his misery. But, in that position, that would be
Well, I
like, what
guess
can
he
I
was
do
like
for you?
half a skeleton or whatever. I guess he
But
couldn't really
he was
move.
preserved somehow. I don't know. And then, like, yeah.
But yes, it was an interesting.
Yeah, I like it.
It would have been more interesting to make it a choice.
Oh, and then now come to think of it, speaking of interesting things that were interesting for like a minute, the whole Little Hope diner. Is that just going to be? If that's just going to be just a random
I don't
gratuitous,
know. Yeah, I don't know why that
tie-in,
needed to be there.
It did
yeah.
not. That see, I'm hoping it wasn't just a gratuitous callback.
Right.
Because that's lazy. Did I do that? Oh,
Yeah, what
I guess
are
I.
these things I keep stepping in? It seems bad. Also, where are the other 3 people? How is this going to come together? I guess ultimately we're gonna unleash some sort of evil shit that comes after them. But yeah, I'm into this right now. Found a skull. It's a weird skull.
Jason, come
It's like
see
a
this.
vampire skull,
Looks like
basically.
someone's been avoiding the dentist. No thanks.
Can you see? The bone is ruptured where there should be, as though smashed from the inside out.
What are you saying?
Maybe these things weren't originally vampires. Maybe they got infected.
Come on, Salim. We found that out like 25% of the way through the game.
I'm gonna not step on these spores things. All right, more of these cocoon. Whoop! Here we go.
Sleep.
What is it?
I think we hit the mother load.
What is this light thing? Why is that there?
That's a good question. Well,
Thinking what I'm thinking.
that lightning is very weird.
Yeah.
Then I am thinking what you're thinking.
You gotta take a flamethrower to all this. Stop stepping on that. Okay.
Quietly.
Everything is aliens, of course, or from the movie Aliens. There's a queen, but I don't know. And why would the queen wake up now? If only too much of a coincidence that the queen just happened to wake up from the cocoon right now. Unless we are doing something to agitate her.
Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
Okay, good job.
Alright. If one of them gets killed, you can blame it on me.
Were you doing something besides walking?
I was stepping in the spores.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like something that you could avoid by just not walking over them. Ah! Stab him.
I got something for you.
Hey! Alright, okay, now we've done it. Now we've done it.
I could have. Alright, at least everyone's here now.
I'll cover you. Go.
Now Nick is going to die because he's like
Yeah,
expendable if he's lost out in the love triangle.
What is this now? There's like a bulletin board.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I don't care about the weird alien thing. I'm intrigued by the bulletin.
Shit, Nicky. You turned up like the fucking cavalry. I thought you were dead.
Not my time.
Where's the other two?
Colonel, you made it.
Yeah, crawling through that tunnel was a highly unpleasant experience.
Good to see you again, man.
Rachel's an unpleasant experience to look at now. Just find a puddle of water or whatever.
Here, man.
Wash your face.
This place.
Okay, I'm Rachel.
Ah, well, there goes that theory, in that she's not controllable because she's an alien.
What is this place?
She still could be an alien.
Yeah, Derp. We saw a quote from the.
Yeah.
Post in the Discord, a quote from the game makers saying what movies they were influenced
Fuck
by.
those things up and get the fuck
One of them
out.
was the
Good.
Descent, and like
Sergeant K.
her scene
got
was
left?
basically directly from the
So we
Descent.
got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40 mil high X rounds, a couple of 9 mil
Full metal
pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. And 1 block of composition C4.
Good. That's what we need. Explosives.
What about the UV lamp?
Or flamethrower, but we don't
Took a
have
knock,
that.
but I can fix it. Just need a minute.
All in is not enough.
We also got this.
Just
It's
yeah,
old,
just
unpredictable.
We work with what we got.
explode like the
Now
main
fuses are shot, but we can use the C4
hive,
to
and that's
detonate
it.
them. Let's just hope they still pack a punch.
The vampires come from those cocoons. You saw how many there were in that vault? There could be thousands in there.
Should we blow them up? Burn as many of those motherfuckers as we can and head for the surface.
Jason's actually
What do
right
you
for
think,
once.
Sergeant?
Ooh,
Just nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Pistol.
We are way past that point now, man. We stand together as one. Looks like
Yeah,
our
Jason.
Explorer friends were here too. We should search this place before we move out.
There. You got it.
That's the most powerful weapon we have. Why are we
I
just
know,
constantly using
right?
that? I guess it needs power. It's not a battery charge or whatever, but
Maybe they have not made that clear if that's a good.
I'm checking out this whole bulletin board that's this whole research station set up here in the middle of alien 10 million years ago.
Oh, you're not Salim?
No, I'm never Salim. I've never been Salim. I am now Jason again.
Salim's doing something.
Okay, so this is like the kind of like the life cycle. Hunt's victim implants parasite. Parasite gestates, hosts death, parasite takes over. That's what I'm saying.
Made it out alive.
This is the first
course,
confirmation that they're implanting things, and
No, I found several.
oh,
I mean, all the old Explorer stuff was like that.
I don't read them
we
carefully. I feel like I get the gist by just skimming them, but I don't really read them carefully.
Yeah, no, we totally do that.
I didn't, because I just, they were obviously infected, but, that could be from a bite or something like that, but no, I don't know that. Yeah, so could it not be more obvious that Rachel's got one of those inside her?
I can talk to Eric. I'm gonna be as much of a dick to him as possible.
Two tickets to Parasites. Parasites.
No, Rachel is quote unquote acting weird. So.
This motherfucker. Why the hell did he do that?
Oh, the dynamite is... Oh, this goes back to... Hold on, let me finish reading this. Yeah, okay, so in the same big chamber where we saw the machine gun and everything, and that was where the previous archaeologists or whatever were set up, and we saw dynamite all around the whole chamber, but tampered
They
with.
kept saying, "Why is it on the pillars?" Yeah.
It was tampered with, and that's because this crazy person wanted to preserve this place, and also research the aliens and harvest whatever their secrets were. It could be the secrets too. So, ultimate power.
Okay, here's
So they
something
did not
I
want
found.
to destroy the whole place. Yeah, go ahead.
Here's something I found that was interesting. On one side, it's got like sheet music, and then on the other side, it talks about The console displays what appears to be a constellation of stars. Cetus, as seen from Earth. Did they come here from beyond, crossing great gulfs of space to land here? Were they trying to get home?
Wait, are you Rachel?
Over here.
Yes.
Then why did you say Rachel was acting weird?
Because I was talking to Eric, and Eric was like, "What's wrong with you, Rachel? You seem something's off with you."
Oh, right. I'm looking at the sheet music. I'm going to sing.
Maybe so this might be Alien. This might literally be Alien. It might be a Close Encounters thing where the music is the secret to, like, the alien communicating with the aliens.
Let me see if I can. What key is it in?
Play that, please. Play that for us.
Da 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 da.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if it was like the Star Wars theme or something.
Yeah, I get a lot of like these memes that are jokes only if you could read music, and on a very, very basic level, you know, because the notes spell something.
Sure.
Yeah, or not, it gets beyond that. Just like you would recognize the tune if you knew how to read music at an elementary level. This is kind of nonsense. No, it's not nonsense. It's just there's no reason for these. Well, it also doesn't make any sense for the aliens to have a Western music sensibility. So that's just someone translating the alien music into Western music notation.
Sure.
So that's why it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't think the note explains what that music is. Just there's music there. Right? Am I right? Let's see.
Okay, so I just saw a vision that looks.
Oh, it says the musical language of these creatures. Okay,
Yeah.
So it alludes-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So it makes sense that it wouldn't make an actual tune in our harmonies. So I just found a vision that involved a couple of characters that seemed to be from the next game. One of those things. One of those teasers.
Yeah, they do.
Let me talk to. Wait, so I can't talk to you because to see what they said about Rachel. So because I'll have to talk to
between you and Rachel.
Eric anyway.
It's out in the open, isn't it? It needed to be.
Can we talk about something else?
Of course. Tell me about the explosives. Feeling good about them?
Good as it can be.
Okay. So yes, it was sabotage because there are secrets here that could allow humanity to reach across the stars.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely dealing with aliens.
Listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage. Okay, I think I'm. Can I talk to anybody else? I don't know. I'm gonna grab another.
How do we actually get out of here? By
There's a proceed icon right here. I'll hit it, and I'm gonna go
Okay.
grab another beer.
Yeah, go ahead.
It makes for an interesting read.
I've never been one for books. Wait for the movie to come out. What the fuck is that?
The fuck is that?
It's singing.
What? It sounds like Tibetan monks.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga,
Or was that
ooga,
this?
ooga,
Oh, was that
ooga.
just background music? I
Songs
don't know.
formed from chords, musical scales, sonics. Mary was a pianist. She deciphered it. She thought these carvings represented the stars. Do you see? It's Cetus, the whale.
That language sounds a little like Morse code.
No, it's more musical than that. It has a pitch, a rhythm, color. According to
Ooh,
the
I hope you have to play
once came
piano
sound
together.
the device. But Mary was studying it alone. I think there may be another. I'm going to need your help.
Name it.
This
What?
console is too big to operate single-handedly.
Hmm. Do 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 do.
It's going to be like big. We have to just jump at the right notes.
Well, more seriously, is now we're at Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, that's what I referred to before. Yeah.
They are not going to make this anything but aimlessly moving around with a controller.
Yeah, am I actually supposed to know which way to go?
It's telling me to shake the mouse in a certain vague directions, up and down, left and right. No, something's happening.
Does that mean we're getting it wrong or right?
This reminds me of Finding Nemo, which I'd have to explain to you.
Sure.
But Dory, the fish that Ellen DeGeneres plays, says, "I speak whale," and she communicates with the whale by going. Are we doing something wrong? I think I have to follow the exact motions, gestures with my mouse that they're asking me to do. Is there a way to do this correctly?
You can either go up, down, or left, right. I don't know when it's supposed to go up and when it's supposed to go down. This is weird.
Let me pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh, it wants me to go around in a circle. I was just shaking my mouse randomly, right? Yeah. This is the best DJ setup they could find on short notice, says Derp.
Isn't that something?
It's a big old pipe organ.
Mary believed that these creatures were once peaceful. Their language was one of music. How could they not feel emotion? Then a tragedy fell upon them. Their great empire collapsed. Their music fell silent, and they turned on each other.
You called it.
What happened? A sickness? A madness? What turned them from architects?
I called
to
what?
killers? Whatever it is, it twisted
No,
them.
I'm not going to tell you if you didn't
Now
say
they're
it.
creatures of hate, animals, dead things.
I'm listening to
No one
Salim's
left.
monologue, but no, I didn't see anything.
So they slept, and they waited. They waited for us.
Oh, okay.
Rachel!
Good. No one gets to have her. It's fair.
Rachel?
Now, is the thing gonna come literally out of her chest or some other part of her body?
She's gripping her head.
Rachel.
Come out of her
Rachel,
head.
look
That
at
would be
me.
great. If it's
Turn
coming
the
out of her
goddamn
chest,
sound on. Can't. I don't know how.
that would be just too much. Too much of a copy. Come out of your head.
She has it. It's inside her.
It's coming out of her mouth, her eyes. Do it. Oh, and suddenly a spotlight comes on and, and shines on her.
It's like that Family Ties episode where
Ooh, it's the
what the oh
it's a
I
Star
like this.
Destroyer.
It's going towards Egypt, I think.
We
Or
are
the Middle East.
now. We're gonna say what happened.
They came from the stars. This isn't their home. It's an arc.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, so is this? Are we literally on a spaceship right now? That would be cool.
Please, Rachel, you have to hold on.
It's killing me.
I'll put her out of her misery. Hold her the fuck down.
We can still save her.
There's gotta be a way. We can't lose her. There's no other way.
Yeah.
Hold her down. You gonna kill her like you killed Clarice?
No, that was different. This is not killer at all. Killer no matter what situation.
Kill me. I'm trying.
Oh, if she feels it.
No, I chose that, by the way.
You, Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. I'm reluctant.
There's one reason not to do it.
Give me one reason to not kill you, and I'll turn right back around.
I'm not gonna lie to you, sweetheart. You're not selling it.
Do you want to not kill her?
You or Rachel, you make the decision. I'll make mine.
It's me, Jason.
What? No, you just.
Put down the gun.
Well, I was more open to it, but you just said that, so no. I'm gonna kill Nick. What happens if I kill Nick? Or Eric? I'm gonna kill Eric. Oh no, it only lets me shoot you. I'm not doing it. Are we all dead?
I'm surprised that you feel that way. I thought you were always a person who were like, just kill the zombie. It's a zombie.
I am, but I'm not convinced
We'll
this
see
is the
where
same.
this goes.
This is a different.
Fuck, man, say it. There may be another way. The fluid in the cocoons. Oh shit! I think I know where you're going with this. What's she
Yes.
talking about? Fluid. It keeps the flesh alive, but it stops the aging.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I saw
I think
it.
you made the right
a man
call.
covered in this fluid. He should have been dead, but he was alive. It kept him alive. If
Yes.
we can get Rachel in there,
Put her in the
we
goop.
could stop this. Are you for real?
I thought it was different.
It's crazy. We don't know anything about it.
It could stop her from transforming. The cocoon will keep her safe until we return with help. It's our only hope.
It may not actually be different. It's just that we have a different circumstance that we have goop.
Just do it. Anything to stop this.
Great. We can preserve her in agony for 5,000 years. I thought, what I was thinking was that... What I hit? Jesus. I hit the first one, I missed that second one. I guess I was in the middle of saying something. No, I did not fail.
There's no more time.
For,
Maybe we can burn the infection out of her.
did I fail to get her in? Oh no! Burn the I think I failed to get her into the goop. Yes, out of her mouth. What? All right, we saved her. I think she's gonna be okay. That's from Star Trek. First
Who
season.
is inside me? I'm gonna kill that
Achievement
fucking thing.
unlocked. The Thing, which is, I guess, another movie that
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Oh, first-person shooter. Why there's random things I can examine. All right, we're gonna stop to examine things.
I guess it's going to be in one of these, apparently.
UV light cured her, says Derp. It can do anything. It's alternative medicine. All right, I have to be ready to make the shot if I see it. I can't. There's nothing here.
I'm gonna do it. I'm the one with the UV.
Oh yeah, right. Why were you assuming that this thing? I mean, it's different than what we've seen before, but we should assume it is not vulnerable to bullets. So what I was saying was that I think literally what just happened. Oh shit! It's on me.
No, that sounds like a you problem.
Oh, it's going in my mouth. Ah. Oh, I stomped it. It's susceptible to stomping. It's the
Yeah, maybe Maybe it is. It's not a fully grown thing yet.
I'm looking at it. This is it's nice and gross. It's very slimy. It makes squishy noises when I move it. I like it. Yum. Oh, I'm glad I hit that. That was a very quick one. Quick right mouse button. It changed the mouse button on me.
That's what she said.
As I was trying to say, I thought it was something that was going to come burst out of her. And I guess I was right. And so therefore, I didn't think she was turning like Clarice was, who was already zombified. She had no trace of
Seeing what I'm seeing?
her being turning. She just had something inside her.
Those mounds are made of cocoons.
I don't know what the difference is, but apparently it's different.
We set the charges there.
Oh, that's not just one egg. That's just a mound of cocoons. Okay.
It's cool.
All right. So there's no alien queen. I mean, Rachel wasn't the alien queen. I was right about something was inside her, but
We gotta move. Quick.
all right. Derp's making a.
Yeah. No, I think that's the main point is that she got infected.
We've been hit hard tonight. We lost
Derp's making a
brother.
Friday the 13th Part 9
Now,
reference. Now,
Time to get
afraid you
some
lost
payback.
me there, Derp.
We plant charges on as many of those clusters as possible and then detonate them remotely.
Also, he
Second those
spelled
charges
Friday
go
the
up, we
13th.
all ash to the exit.
Friday
Luck's on our side.
XIII.
Do more than fry a few
And then said
men.
Part
Maybe he's
9.
talking.
Create a diversion.
Maybe he's talking about the Mr.
If we
Rogers
die
character.
here, at least we'll take some of those bastards down with us.
What are you talking about?
She's King Friday the
Place the
13th.
dynamite.
King Friday the 13th.
All right, fuck it. I'll do it.
You're crazy.
She seems 100%
The more of us
fine.
down there, the more chances.
Yeah,
of this.
yeah, I think she's gonna be fun.
Takes a detonator. If I don't make it, Nick, hear me out. If I don't make it, I want you to blow those charges. Just don't go getting trigger happy on me.
You step
Now,
of the way. You keep in radio contact.
And if there's no radio signal,
Then I'll pop a flare. See it go up.
Yeah, I feel like Nick is
You
going
hit
to
the
die.
detonator.
It's like,
Quick and be safe.
yeah, he's.
Everybody.
I feel like I don't know if. I feel like if there were a different choice that Rachel could have made, and if it was either or Eric or Nick, then the one that she spurned would have sacrificed himself.
right. Exactly. And we don't know. Maybe there are different choices you can make before this point to make her choose the other one. We don't know.
So I noted that the these aliens, these monsters, they kill. They killed plenty of people, but they implanted the embryo or whatever into Rachel. Is it because she's female? And I don't think because the aliens and aliens didn't care. They any males and females they implanted chest bursters in.
Down. Over.
I wonder if it is a female thing, human female thing.
Which way?
Now the other person was Mary or something. So maybe it's the guy's wife somehow.
Oh, it's this dude. It's Are you watching Nick right now?
Yeah, I am.
He's bleeding and attracting attention. Let's go, Nick. Oh, pulling for you, Nick. I got this. This is the first time the heartbeat challenge ended in only one beat instead of a pair of beats. I'm doing it again. It's faster.
Yeah, the previous game had more switching up where you had to do 2 heartbeats and you would hit a different button.
A different button.
I think this game did that once early on and not since.
The some of the quick events where you have to react really quickly. For me, it wants you to hit a certain one mouse button or the other. And over time, I get kind of used to reading which one they want me to press. So I think I hit a very important one before.
Holy shit.
It's getting kind of hairy down there, brother. Why don't you ditch the rest of those charges?
I like this
Look at that, man.
mound of cocoons. This is creepy.
It's too far.
Oh, we're going all the way. I'm going all the way. Advance. Let's go. How do we retreat from now? We gotta go all the way. If they give me the choice, let's go.
Yeah.
This is way too easy.
This is way too easy. Uh-oh, maybe I should have gone back.
What is it? There are too many. He's a dead man.
That's okay. I'm gonna do, no matter what, I'm gonna keep going in. I'll sacrifice. I'm assuming I'm a dead man. Dead man walking.
What will warning him do now? There is no way out. Hey, how's it looking up there?
Oh, are we gonna lie to him? You're good?
I am.
You know he won't make it. Let him finish his work.
Nick will remember you.
Yeah.
I'm into this.
Feel it when it comes.
He won't even feel it. I
How
think
does-
he
how
will.
does- how does he know? How does he know that?
Yes, if the whole place blows up, then we're all dead and no one's gonna feel it. Yes, but if the implication is that we're going to be mauled by one of these creatures, probably going to be painful.
Like I said, no one's got the balls to tell him the trick.
Ah, you lost respect in Nick's eyes. Did we at least give him the UV light?
Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Oh, I have to do heartbeat. I mean, I'm very confident in this little mini game here, but I did mess it up once. So I don't want to do it again. And I've only ever missed it once. Here we go. I got this. Him moving in the background is making it hard for me to see the exact beats, but I got it. Oh my god, one more. Okay, come on, let's go. 3 in a row. I just saved the world. It's been an honor, Nick. Hoorah! Oh no, this guy. Fuck you, pendejo. Hoorah! Wait, are we safe at this distance? I guess so. That's the assumption. We won! GG! Now it's the inevitable rush, race to get out if you're alive.
Nick, answer me, damn it!
Rachel, come on.
Buddy, let me hear your voice.
Stop. Just stop.
I'm sorry.
Well, she's got a backup. She's got a backup fella.
And she's like, well, apparently I made the right choice.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she'd already chosen Eric. Yeah. What? Why are you still alive? Just...
I think they show you every time someone dies, they zoom in. I think that's like a trademark of this game.
Is it Nick?
Derp is yelling that he teleported.
Contact.
I don't know if it was a glitch in the thing, but he's gonna die. He's in the middle of middle of it. He didn't get engulfed in flames yet.
Bearing 320. But I'm injured. I need help.
Take him out. He's gonna win here. And before he dies, I think that would make it normal. Or no? Leave him alone. If he's gonna die, let him die nobly, not like this. Oh. Look how quickly it melts these guys. All right, it's dead now.
Of course.
I can only be reminded of Salim's son's, I don't know what.
Charges were a godsend. Feels like this whole damn place.
Transgressions. How that's gonna come into play anywhere.
He's still alive.
Like Salim's son's gonna show up at the very end and it's like, look what I swiped. It's the ultraviolet light.
Ooh, I like that idea.
This is not
Dead man. We need to go.
That's not Salim's exit, is it? Oh, you're gonna go after back. You're gonna go back for Salim.
That man is not one of us.
Oh, shut up, Eric.
You're wrong. Salim is one of us now.
Let's
Marines
go.
Don't leave their own behind. You hear me, Salim?
This is hyping me up.
Tell my son I did everything.
No, we're coming after you, Salim. I'm excited. Salim says, Derp says Salim Dion. My heart will go on, Salim. There's room enough for both of us on this piece of wood. What? I did it! We did it! I did it! Salim!
Am I gonna get to throw the crowbar? When do I throw it?
Oh, it's coming. Yeah, good. I forgot about it. But yeah, you're right. It's gonna come. I hit my shot there, and you. I want my clip. I missed out. Fuck. This is you.
There it is.
Yeah. I missed. I wonder if I. My clip hit. I dropped my clip and I had a chance to catch it. I missed it. I failed.
Just throw that thing.
Well, that probably doesn't happen if you don't fuck up, so I'm glad you did.
Right. I'm glad I hit the first shot, which let you stab the first one. This dude. Oh no! Is someone gonna have to jump? Oh, is someone gonna? Oh, no one jumped in front of it. I thought one of us was gonna have to sacrifice himself, jump in front of that spear. I am so hyped right now. It's cheesy, but I really like the fact that we had to go back for Salim.
Yeah.
And I was so pumped to do it. And I was so pumped for Nick.
Bravo, Lieutenant. Goddamn hero.
Fuck you, Eric.
Yeah, I do wonder how it turns out if you're like, let's not go in the hive, let's just leave.
Them like it was the last down of the goddamn Super Bowl.
All right, why are you celebrating? Oh, this is, by the way, also Aliens. Aliens, a very important scene at the very end, about going up in an elevator.
Not out of the woods yet. What I see in front of me, you're the best. Fuck that. Best of the best.
They reach the top.
We will. Yes.
They leave, and then there's that famous second ending
Hoorah.
where the alien queen has attached themselves.
Sure.
Herself. What? All right. Stop. Stop celebrating. Jason's getting in a power loader. Get away from her, you bitch. This is too easy. It's gonna be. Oh well, we gotta reckon with the horny guy.
Sure.
He's the last one.
This way! Hurry!
Take a bath, Rachel. Right here, right now. Just look at all the water. Clean yourself. Can't look at you anymore. Now, Eric, I could see him sacrificing himself.
Come on. We go together.
What is he hesitating exactly?
I don't know.
I could see him hanging back for a distraction, but there was no sign of him needing to do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was just a little bit of foreboding.
I guess it seemed like he saw something, but we didn't see what he saw.
Yeah, it's the horny guy following us.
Yeah, probably.
That means clearly we haven't dealt with him yet.
Statue! There's a way out!
Are they? The statue, there's a way out. What does that mean?
Wow, okay.
No, that's not the ending. No, that's not the ending.
Of course it's not, because we have to find out how Salim's son...
That's... Oh, well, no, I don't care. That's not... The ending of... That's not how they get out. Okay, it's still, I still see some potential for the surprise second ending. It's weird that they would... Nah, it's weird. We'll see. Dark Pictures ending. Derp knows how this goes. The endings have to be all lame. There's no way they just didn't resolve the horny guy.
How the hell do we make it through that?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, Rachel. Also, you had a giant, disgusting alien come out of your mouth.
We're fucking alive.
This is too happy.
Dropkick to Coyote 2. Radio check. Over.
It's...
Rhino 1-5, solid copy. We're 5 minutes from your position. Where the hell have you guys been? Over.
Maybe the Iraqis will show up and kill them all.
maybe the same helicopter that showed up at the end of Man in Medan comes and kills everybody.
How bright it is out here.
Yeah, okay, I can feel.
around here? I could use a cold one.
The longer this goes on, the more I'm convinced that they're gonna have
My boy.
horny guy come.
Must be worried about me.
Everyone's too happy. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
No, not again.
Oh, the moon became evil.
All right, one of them. Many of them.
Inside! Get inside! Now! You stay out here!
Okay, all right, fine.
What's getting inside really gonna accomplish?
Short the defensive!
It's better than you
Lock
can...
the place down tight!
No, I understand that,
Yeah. And Rachel's barking orders.
How long until the damn eclipse passes?
6 minutes, Mac. We just need to
Oh,
hold out.
because of sunlight, because of
Way too
sunlight.
long.
Right, duh.
Can't rush the damn moon.
You can't rush the damn moon.
So this mission utterly failed. We loosed vampires who had been dormant for thousands of years upon the world. And they died for nothing.
Yeah, let's not lose anybody here. Even Eric. Let's go, Salim. Take a bath, Rachel. Yes, keep stabbing. That's the thing. You're not helping Rachel with your little pea
Got
shooter.
any more bright ideas?
Bright ideas. Did you say bright ideas?
Flares?
Is this it? Flares? Where's the ammo?
Light kills them, you genius.
Hold them on.
Okay, Karen.
Does she not know that?
She might. There's a chance, you know. All right, horny guy.
Well, you asked for it.
Why does he know martial arts? He was hurt by being stabbed in the neck. What are you doing to him, Rachel? That is actually affect. Oh! Oh!
Oh yeah,
Yes!
I like it.
Rachel and Eric forever.
Lisa, it's your birthday.
Oh, that desk didn't look very secure. And I like this cinematography. Or whatever the camera work here. Not cinematography. What? Let's go. Give you a lot of time for that one. Oh, Rachel! Why is Rachel suddenly such the biggest badass in the world right now? Oh my god.
Because she's Ashley Tisdale.
Oh no!
I think I failed it.
Yeah, it looks like you did. But no, this can't be the way. No! No! There you go. Fuck, this is... Hi, Eric. Ah, sorry! It's so fast!
That's fine. No one's gonna miss Eric.
Yeah. Oh my god. Salim. Oh, yes. I haven't had to do much. This is all you. I'm glad to be giving this all to you. Okay, me? And it's you. Oh, that was my introduction. Oh, that was so fast. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, it's so fast. Come on. Give me one more. One more. Give me one more. Oh, I love this.
I like how this feels like it's actually 6 minutes. Like
What do you
so
mean?
often in a movie, they're like, "Oh, we have to hold out for 6 minutes," but the 6 minute is 1 minute. This actually feels like 6 minutes.
I didn't even hear about I didn't hear that line, but yeah, I know what you mean. Jesus. Oh, come on. Ah. I love the direction of that scene, especially when it switched to each character and did like this dramatic slow-mo presenting each character like this is their moment in the sun. It was very cheesy, but it was so dynamic. I loved it.
Yeah, this is the best ending by a million miles.
Oh, I got a huge kick out of that. And and they made it so... I mean, I don't know if they... If they give you different timing, or you're just good at hitting the right buttons at the right time, but the time they give you for my mouse clicks goes super fast.
Right,
And I have to click on the left or right mouse button depending on what they asked for me, but I have to do it super fast, and that was like so intense because I fail those a lot. Okay, now shoot him.
Yeah, they're like, no one can know about the vampires.
This is top secret. We're gonna put you in jail. Wait, they're all wearing gas masks. Maybe they're actually vampires. They're all wearing masks just to obscure their faces.
That is a little weird. I guess maybe because they expect there to be chemical weapons here.
What's a PW?
Prisoner of war? I mean, usually POW is how we usually
POW,
say
yes.
that. I don't know.
Take a bath, Rachel. Oh, she's making googly eyes at Eric.
One of them's a pretty woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. Again, I keep forgetting that she's the one she chose. Right? It's so weird. Okay. Pretty woman. Sorry, that cracked me up. One of them is a pretty woman. I really want to know what that means, PW. Maybe they abbreviated POW, but POW is not that hard to say. And that's it. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Narrator guy. Oh, they extinguished one candle.
That's Nick, yeah.
But we lost more than just Nick.
I don't think we had any choice about, like, Joey and the Iraqi guy.
Guided some of your charges to the light, while others have fallen to the
And
dark.
Clarice.
Survival often comes at a great cost. A cost that others sometimes must pay.
Derp thinks PW is prisoner 4.
Encounter, perhaps.
Looks like it looked it up.
Story. It's a little more homely.
I wonder if that's more
Exercise,
authentic.
somewhere you'd be guaranteed
That
of a
they say
decent
PW and then only civilians say POW.
Rest assured.
Very well
Wherever
could
it
be.
is, you'll find it extremely hard to leave. Until the next time. You know the way out.
That gold guy was useless. That old guy was so useless because this didn't have the right feel. He didn't fit in the story. The story was like a big action sci-fi
that is-
blockbuster.
that is true.
Yeah. He belongs in a horror setting. This is not a horror
Okay,
setting.
what's
Okay.
going on? What's going on here?
I just got off the red eye. What's your excuse?
Good flight?
Oh, shit movie, shit meal, no leg room.
Okay, they're in
That's
hazmat suits.
By the toilets.
Nice.
Coffee wasn't so bad, though. Good fucking muffins.
Did you read the brief?
On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
The ISG team took heavy losses, but it wasn't a complete disaster. We just had to scrape some of them off the floor.
Poor bastards. And the entities?
Like nothing we've seen before.
Ew. It's a dude. It's a thing that was in Rachel.
Lieutenant, Marine Force Recon.
Besides Nick and Eric.
Or so they advertised.
Fuck! Now how many times do I have to keep telling you the same damn story?
I understand. However, CENTCOM needs to iron out any irregularities.
Such as? The whole fucking thing was irregular.
Such as why you allied with an enemy combatant.
Oh, come on.
You weren't fucking there!
I know, right?
Those things were ripping us to shreds. I don't give a damn who it was. We needed all the help we could get. I stepped back into that hell to save Salim.
Yeah.
That man was worth 5 of you people. Semper fucking Fi!
And Sergeant K?
Nikki didn't make it.
So they cooperated with an Iraqi soldier.
Is this the thing they're hung up on?
I know, right? It's.
Must have made a hell of an
I
impression.
guess
for
maybe in
Bowtech
real
to
life
him.
they would be surprised, but it's like so obvious in this game. That's.
I am not
feels
answering any
silly
more
to dwell
questions
on it.
until I see my son.
Oh, it's Salim's son.
You don't have a clue. Jason came back for me.
Jason.
What does that tell you? Down there, this damn war of yours was over.
I'd like to talk more about the entities.
The vampires.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that you killed those things with that.
Untie me, and I'll show you how I did it.
Oh, good line. Good line.
Good line. Probably not going to make
on the
them
site.
trust him, though.
Carnage down there.
They used dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
You don't need to make this into a dark ending. doesn't really mean much. I enjoyed the hell out of that game, especially at the end.
Yeah, agreed. Like I said, I like that we were sort of separated as much as we were. Although in this half we weren't, but in the first half we were.
Yeah, I definitely will watch. I didn't get around to going back and watching your first half. I want to do that to see more about Salim.
And yeah, like we said, that the plot sort of became very over the top in a good way. You know, it wasn't just a tomb; it was something else. And yeah, it finally had a good ending, the kind of end that you want to have in an action game. You have a big fight. So yeah.
I wonder how it would have been. I want to check it. I'm not as incentivized, motivated to go watch them on stream like we did the possible endings and all the deaths, like we did for Madame Medan. I think I did that especially because that second stream was so quick because we had played most of the game already.
Well, yeah. Also, this wasn't really a horror game. It's about what's the crazy way they died. It wasn't that kind of game.
Right. So I'm saying I wonder how it would have played out if like we had maybe missed some of the QuickTime events, and maybe would they even have killed off some of the characters, or was it always going to be that scene, that last scene, because of the way it was presented? It was so rousing and triumphant that would it have been a total buzzkill if anybody died. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm also curious to know, can you have Rachel get together with Nick?
Yeah, we're gonna look that up, and then so those of you who are watching, and basically Doppelganger, namely Doppelganger, and thank you so much, Derp. It was a lot of fun to have you during this whole time. A lot of fun. You added to the experience, but yeah, any things that we're gonna find on the internet, whatever, we'll post to the Discord, the appropriate Discord channel, because I'm interested in all those things, and because what that reminded me, again going back to that action finale where it went through each individual character and then gave them like a hyped up intro. It was cheesy, but it was like I felt like we were going through each member of the Avengers, and like showcasing, here's Thor doing his thing with the hammer thing and the lightning stuff, and giving each character their own badass moment. And we managed to hit most of the QuickTime events. I think I failed one, but I think I made the ones that counted. Or so that's where I wonder if during that whole triumphant sequence, if I failed 3 in a row, would someone just died? Someone just have died, and then it would have been an entire buzzkill for that whole sequence. I'm really curious about that. And who did we lose? Nick, because Nick sacrificed himself. So is there a way to not lose anybody? That'd be interesting too. If I don't see a way. Wonder if that I'm gonna look that up. I'm curious about that very basic fact. Is that the best ending we could have reached? Can I bring up? No, it's too hard. Is it too hard?
It feels like it's the right thing to do, like send someone in there to destroy the hive, that should give you the best ending, because that's what you should be striving to do, but who knows?
Oh, I can do it. Okay, I brought up my browser. So I'm going to look up House, and what was it called? House of Ashes. What a boring name. House of Ashes, best ending. Let's see if we got it. To get the best ending, here, let's click on this link. Can I get like a dark mode here? It's very bad for the.
Yeah, I get the impression that basically you have like a relationship meter with, and we actually could look at these stats during the game. We just don't do it because we don't want to keep pausing the game. But you have a relationship meter with the various characters, and I guess basically Rachel picks whoever her meter is higher with. So there's probably all kinds of decisions that go into that.
I don't know how I just invoked my magnifier, but whatever. Okay, so what are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? All right. Best ending. To get the best ending in House of Ashes, people will need to strengthen their characters' relationships at every opportunity. Yada, yada, yada. When everyone survives, you'll be awarded the Golden Path trophy. How to save everyone. There's 60 unique deaths. Wow. Like, we hardly, besides the ones that we almost assumed were inevitable.
I really don't feel like this game is about that. That surprises me.
The final stand. Even if all other correct decisions were made, players can still lose their characters. Each person will have a QTE sequence, and failing it will cause a character's death. That answers my question. Complete each sequence successfully, and everyone will survive to the end of the game. Good job, us.
You're talking about after you get to the surface?
Oh yeah, the final stand. The final stand.
Okay. But yeah, the question is, how do you get to that point?
Right. Okay. So
losing someone first.
So Nick is the one we're curious about.
Right. Well, yeah. No, I think we pretty much know that Nick didn't have to go in there, but the question is a worse ending if he doesn't go in there. Despite the fact he's surviving, is it like, oh, now the vampires escape because he didn't blow everything up? That's what I would like to know.
I don't see. This article doesn't address it. All right. Well, we will. I'm going to research that at our later because I can't find it really quick. Yeah.
Well, I do see something in Nick's article here. It says Nick goes to plant the explosives and can either advance to the mother lode or retreat. Regardless, the vault will always be successfully bombed, but Nick can die in the process.
Nick can die. So obviously, I chose to advance.
Yes, which makes sense because you would think that if you didn't do it, it wouldn't.
That's how you plant the damn explosives.
Apparently, it does.
Yeah. Trying to remember when was I Nick? I was Nick. Oh, yeah. So wow, yeah, I was Nick. I chose to advance, and I hit perfectly 3 heartbeat mini games in a row, all of them, and then I died. Nick died. So, how do you save?
He died because you sent it. No, you don't send him in the first place.
Do you? Can you confirm that if you retreat, if you choose to not go all the way in?
I just read you that. I just read you. Regardless of whether you advance to Motherlode or retreat, the vault will always be successful.
But it doesn't say that that decision is what causes Nick to die, unless you are confirming that. It says he may or may not die, but you didn't say that was due to that decision, advance or retreat. How are you? So you're implying that retreating will save his life, and you'll succeed anyway, but you'll save his life. Are you sure of that? And what a lame way, what a lame thing to hinge his life on, making the lame decision to retreat. Whatever. I won't belabor that as much. Is it's a game, you might not, even if you don't make what seems to be the most logical decision, the game decides what's the best one.
So did you have a QTE when you were being strangled?
No, I had nothing. Nothing at all. I hit the 3 heartbeat minigames perfectly. Couldn't do anything. Well, all right. I'm gonna Google how to save Nick. And like we also speculated whether Eric could have been the one to go. And I guess I could see them saying no, Nick is always the one to go, and it would be more tragic if Rachel chose Nick and he went to go anyway. And that would have just been more tragic.
Yes, I get the impression that it's always Nick.
All right. Well, let's. Oh. Well, screw Eric. Let's bring my thing back on the screen.
But you made the right call, letting Rachel live. She just coughed that thing up, and it was like, oh, okay, it's fine.
House of Ashes, save Nick.
They were on a break.
If Nick does have the steak, when does he get the steak? This is earlier on. If Nick is dead, Salim stabs the Ancient One, killing him. This is the Ancient One, I guess, is a horny guy.
Yeah.
If Nick, how to get the what? How do you say? What do I look for? There's a lot of possibilities. It's fun. It's weird because it seemed like we got a pretty straightforward progression. House of Ashes. Nick. Retreat? That's what would I just... Oh, if Nick retreats from the vault.
Okay.
If Nick retreats from the vault, he'll escape without getting an opportunity to kill the Ancient One. Oh, what? Under most circumstances, Nick does survive, though. The only exception is Nick is injured, wasn't healed, and failed the previous QuickTime event we mentioned above. What? There's a whole... Okay, there's a little table. If Nick is injured... I guess Nick gets injured if I fail any of the heartbeat minigames. Nick chooses to go left. And suffered an injury at some point during the game and wasn't healed. Oh, wow. So there were other chances for Nick to get injured in the game, and also a chance for him to get healed from his injury, and we managed to avoid that, I guess, the whole time.
Injured in the first place.
Yeah. So there's other chances for him to get injured. He was attacked by a nearby creature. He'll need to pass blah, blah, blah. If there's a QuickTime event, a QuickTime event, I had 3 of them, to stay calm. If it's failed, he doesn't die but has some consequences later. Yada, yada, yada. Nick plants some explosives. Nick wants to plant bombs on it, but Jason tells him to retreat. Nick gets the... Alright. If Nick advances into the vault... There are heartbeat QuickTime events. If they are completed, you finish your work, then Nick sees Balathu. And he begrudgingly... And then Jason uses the detonator and blows everything up. The next section is saving Nick from the vault. If the survivors wait a moment after the explosion, hoping they'll hear from Nick. If Eric is alive, Eric is the one to hear his signal. Oh. This is maybe... Is this related to when Eric hesitates? Remember we saw him as hesitating? But weirdly, it says, okay, if Eric and Nick had a bad relationship, Eric ignores Nick's call. The remaining survivors flee and this scene ends. If Eric and Nick had a mediocre or good relationship, Eric tells the other survivors that he can hear Nick. Neither of these things happened.
I think we did the ghost signal achievement. I remember seeing that. So that is what happened to us.
That he heard Nick's call, and that's why he hesitated? It was not made clear to us. That has to be it. He hesitated and looked back. But how
All
would
right,
we?
so keep going.
If Eric is
yes, it wasn't clear that he was ignoring the call, but that's what we got. So continue.
Oh my god. Okay, the other survivors run into the vault and try to save Nick if we had a good relationship, right? So then we save Nick. He's being strangled. Nick will deal with QuickTime events as being strangled, which I didn't because, okay, so clearly we had a bad relationship. We go back to save Nick. If any of them had injuries that were not healed, they would bleed and attract enemies, so they preventing you from. Oh, there's a whole lot of possibilities.
Well, he did bleed. Remember?
Nick was bleeding. Yeah. Oh, right. Nick was bleeding, but oh, yeah. So okay, so we could have considered him having been injured. I'm sorry. Let me go back to.
I don't remember.
Oh, Jay Will's here. Hi, Jay Will. Sorry, we finished the game. I love this game, Jay Will, especially at the end. I don't know how long have you been here? So I guess Nick was injured at some point, which we don't remember. I don't know if that really mattered. Hold on, let's go back. If Nick was injured. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so basically everybody goes, if we had a good relationship, then we could have saved Nick, but we did not.
Seems hard for them to have a good relationship when they're fighting over the same woman. I don't remember them having any particular problem with each other besides that, but that's a pretty big thing.
It's all good, Jay. Well, for your information, I had an absolute blast playing the whole climax of the game. I certainly got very invested in, very patriotic, if you will. Very, very excited for us to go back to save our comrades, save Salim, our erstwhile enemy, now brother in arms. And I was hyped up to go back and save him. I was hyped up, and the finale where we fought off the aliens I was so swept up in the direction of that scene, and pretty awesome. Salim is the best character for sure. Yeah, Fandomer showed up last time. He was spoiling a lot of stuff. He wouldn't stop spoiling stuff, but he did say that Salim was his favorite character, and now it shows why. Yeah. And I was saying, Jay Will, I heard you say that you'd been watching other streams of the episode 4, the newly released one, and I was hoping that we would be your first experience with that episode, but whatever. Of course, I'm glad that you're excited enough to watch them. What do you think of it, the new one so far? Have you seen the whole thing? Salim. Oh, so we can kill the Ancient One back in the whole down in the cocoon thing. And if Nick is dead, Salim stabs the Ancient One. If Nick is alive, they save Nick and kill the Ancient One. Nick is alive and has defeated the Ancient One. That can happen? Nick can defeat the Ancient One?
Wait, but Nick was dead and we didn't kill the Ancient One.
No, but that's if in the case where we went back for Nick. So I think. Oh, so for that, we would have had to not have Eric ignore the. Right. They would have had to have a good relationship. Eric would have said, "Hey, I hear Nick." We would have gone back. And Nick would have died in this particular case. Nick would have died somehow fighting the Ancient One. Then we would have gone back, saw Nick die or dead, but Salim would have killed him, etc., etc. Jay Will doesn't really like most of the characters in this one. That's not. I don't think that's par for the course. I don't think we've liked particularly any of the characters, many of the characters on these. But it's not about who the characters are. But it's, at least for me, obviously if you like them or if they're well written, it always improves things. But you know, the circumstances they get in and stuff like that is for me the important part here. Yeah. What else? Oh, I guess since we're looking things up, is it possible? We were wondering if it were possible for Rachel to have ended up picking Nick, right?
Yeah, no, it is. It's like
Yeah,
I was explaining this before. Yeah, it's just like who she has a better relationship with.
Oh, so it's not a choice at any particular one point.
Yeah.
We just steer her in that direction, and then she makes that decision on her own.
Yeah.
And she chose Eric. Well, maybe it was. She chose Eric. Maybe it was all my thing at the beginning. I just was intent to have Eric be as nice to her as possible. So I just wanted to get in her pants. It wasn't really about anything romantic. I just wanted to get in her pants, and I didn't realize it was
So then the question becomes, how do you make Eric and Nick have a good relationship so that Eric doesn't fuck Nick over at the end? I think maybe if they're honest with each other in the first place, if you can establish early that Nick and Rachel are seeing each other, if Eric knows that earlier, then you fix it before that point comes. But because he found out very late, he was still angry. That's the impression I get reading.
Yeah, I feel like
don't
there was.
remember when we had the decision to hide it or not.
I do remember a scene they had together. It was just one of the random ones where the two of them were paired up, wandering the caves. I think, and I could be wrong because the characters are interchangeable. It might have been not them. I think it might have been them, and then maybe we could have just been nicer to each other or whatever. I don't know, but that doesn't matter too much. What the hell else was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. I had fun, and so the new one's out. You told me you gave me the link to buy a pre-sale or a bundle, and I didn't end up doing it. So did you already?
I did, yeah.
And is it too late? And
what do you mean?
To get that particular deal, I don't even know if that was like an actual deal. Like, do I have to pay more now that I haven't done it yet?
I just wonder, it was for the curator's cut, so I wonder if that's the thing that means it. I wonder if that's the thing that means anything.
Whatever the case is, I'll get whatever I need to get so that we can play this game next Tuesday.
Well, I think we were curious what it would be like if I were the main person, so we could certainly
sure, I have no problem with that.
If you don't get the curator's cut, whatever that means.
Yeah, especially since they don't make it a really well. I guess they gave you a lot of Salim scenes, and that where he could technically be considered the secondary character because he's not, one of the American Marines. He was a compelling one, and so it would have been cool to see it from his point of view. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Anywho, okay, so we're done for tonight. We're done with this game, and thanks again, Derp especially, Bosky for a little bit, JOL, thanks for stopping by. How was your stream?
It's turkey time.
Huh?
Gobble gobble.
Thank you, dude. Happy Thanksgiving, Derp. Tomorrow's just any old Thursday to you, huh? So thanks. That's right, JOL. So yeah, tomorrow I am going to be through the daytime and at my cousin's house in Queens, celebrating Thanksgiving. Ernie is gonna come back. He's gonna have his own car, but he's gonna like eventually. He's gonna end up at my house tomorrow night. My intention is to stream tonight whenever we get back. So it might not be in time, or it might not be on by the usual time, and it might not be at all because I might be too exhausted. I meant to actually stream this past Saturday night, and then I just conked out. Oh, I had a late dinner. I had one beer, but whenever I drink out of the context of our streams, they just knocked me out immediately. So I got home and I just conked out.
No, Stu didn't want to do it either.
Oh no, but I meant no. After having known that Stu wanted to take off from our usual Saturday thing, I was thinking, oh, maybe we'll just do this a Sporkle stream anyway, just like we had done the previous 2 Saturdays, and I was going to tell you about it, but then I wasn't even. But then I ended up not doing it, so I might not end. So that's basically might not end up doing it tomorrow night, but I want to, so. Crazy that Thanksgiving falls on a Jackbox Thursday this year, says Jay Will. And it's weird. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes. I know I've been streaming New Year's Eve the last few years, which despite Jay Will's joke, yeah, it actually does fall on different days of the week. Yeah. What?
Christmas is a Sunday this year, as is New Year's, of course.
Christmas is a Sunday and New Year's is a Sunday? Wait. That doesn't make sense because they're 6 days apart. Is that how... Oh, 25th to the 1st. To the 31st is 6 days.
Agreed.
So New Year's Day falls on a Sunday. Is that what you said?
I said New Year's, but that's what I meant.
Yeah, but the relevant thing is New Year's Eve is when I have what I'm talking about, and when I stream, which is interesting because it's after midnight.
It's Elaine's birthday.
It's Elaine's birthday. Anywho. Christmas and New Year's Day are the same day, but I consider the relevant days Christmas and New Year's Eve.
No, that makes sense. You don't really do anything.
New Year's Day doesn't really... Yeah, right. Yeah. Anyway, so, but all right.
Christmas is a day that you would stream, theoretically.
Yeah, is that gonna... I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know how it's happened in the past. But, relevantly, tomorrow night, I want to stream. Don't know if it's gonna happen, but I hope to see you. If I do, I'll let you know, and I hope to see you then. Until then, cheers.
Stay spoopy.
Stay spoopy. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, I'm still on my Chrome browser. Huh.